According to the VA, COVID cases among the veterans they serve have more than doubled since November, and some veterans are at higher risk of complications because of their service. That's why they say it's more important than ever for veterans to get vaccinated now. More than 300 veterans live at the Calvet Chula Vista Veterans Home, and those in the skilled nursing facility there will be some of the first long-term care patients to get vaccinated for COVID-19 this week. Calvet tells NBC7 the vaccines will be administered by CVS Pharmacy on site to both veterans and healthcare workers. Veterans in the long-term care facility at the VA San Diego healthcare system got their first vaccines a couple of weeks ago. We recently spoke with the director there, who is also a medical doctor, about the urgency of getting older veterans vaccinated.
We're seeing huge increases in the amounts of patients that are diagnosed with COVID-19 every day in San Diego County, and we're seeing similar numbers of veterans increasingly being diagnosed with COVID-19.
Dr. Smith says many veterans who served in Vietnam, Korea, or World War II are vulnerable because of their age.
Even service-connected conditions from their time in service or exposure to Agent Orange that make them at higher risk for coronavirus.
According to the VA, of the veterans in their care nationwide, 180,000 have contracted the virus, and more than 7,200 have died.
We have seen veterans who have died as a result of COVID-19 infection. We've seen our staff die as a result of COVID-19 infection.
According to the San Francisco Chronicle, California has only used about 32% of the 2.1 million vaccines they've received. And the state is encouraging counties like San Diego to offer vaccines to older people that are unused by healthcare workers who have declined to be vaccinated. And veterans 85 and up and then 75 and up with pre-existing health conditions are next in line for the vaccines, along with specified essential workers in Phase 1B of the state's plan.
And NBC7 previously reported that 10 residents and 6 healthcare workers at the Chula Vista Veterans Home actively had the virus at the facility during the week of December 20th. That's according to emails obtained by the Sacramento Bee.
Our military reporter Bridget Nasa was there and had a chance to speak with veterans about what it felt like to be one step closer to seeing their families again after months of separation.
There's a real feeling of excitement here at the Chula Vista Veterans Home for the employees behind me and for the veterans who are one step closer today to hugging their loved ones. This is the moment 84-year-old Marine veteran David Reinhardt has been waiting for months. He tells me he didn't hesitate to be one of the first veterans here to get the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine.
I was looking forward to it because I know how many wonderful people have died from it.
And the father of 6 tells me he can't wait to see his family face to face.
I miss a hug. But the nurses are wonderful here.
The Veterans Home of California in Chula Vista, which is home to more than 300 veterans, has been closed to visitors since mid-March.
The energy is so different today because we've been waiting and hopeful, and it's here.
The administrator tells me this has been so hard for everyone here.
And for me personally, as a mom with 2 young kids, at least I feel a measure of comfort knowing that at least I'm vaccinated.
More than 75 of the healthcare staff elected to get the vaccine and the booster in 3 weeks, along with veterans. The staff says that'll make them much more relaxed caring for their patriotic patients.
And, spend more time with them.
I think it's great.
80-year-old Army veteran George Marston is so happy he can't contain himself. He knows staff and residents here have tested positive for COVID-19, and this means he'll be protected.
I don't want to get the disease.
It's a step towards victory for these veterans today after months of sacrifice. And this is just the beginning here. The next round of vaccinations will be for veterans who are living in the assisted living facility. Reporting from Chula Vista, Bridget Naso, NBC7.
Citing privacy reasons, Calvet would not give exact numbers of vaccinations or cases of the coronavirus they've had at the Veterans Home in Chula Vista, but they did tell NBC7 that thankfully they have lost no veterans at the Veterans Home from coronavirus.